tried, bless them. Right, 6 o'clock in the morning, we're heading down to the Mayday run down in Hastings. Doble's Motorcycles have been good enough to let me use this for the day. I'm taking it down there for them, the new Africa Twin by Honda. They've got a stand down there and they didn't have room in the van, so they phoned me up and said, do you fancy taking it down? I'm not going to pass up that opportunity. It is the automatic version, so I shall see what it's like on the way down. Never ridden an automatic motorcycle before. I've ridden scooters but not a big 1000cc, so we shall see what that's like. It's got a few accessories on there, spotlights, crash bars, it's got the luggage on. I think the heated grits are standard, so should be a fun day out. Hopefully the rain will hold off and it'll be lovely jubbly. Right, all fueled up. Let's get this Africa Twin down to Hastings. I think it's about an hour and 20 minutes from here. Let's have my fog lights on and my heated grips. I just wish it was dry. I could push the front a bit more. Does sound wicked though. Brakes are very good, they're nice and smooth, they're not snatchy at all. I mean, they're not, well, I haven't used them in anger, so I can't say how effective they are, but just use them in normal everyday scenarios, it's they feel good. As I say, they don't feel snatchy, they feel smooth, got a nice progressive pull back on the lever and on the foot brake. I still keep reaching for a clutch every now and again that's not there. Don't pull that one, whatever you do, that's a handbrake. If you pull that one for the clutch, you'll probably know about it. Yeah, imagine this on a sunny day. Lovely views. But not today, folks, not today. Let's talk about the gearbox. It's in drive mode at the moment, which is like an eco version, just a normal drive, and it works like a scooter. It's fully automatic, you accelerate and it changes up the gears, but it doesn't work in the same way that it's a continuous gearing. It actually changes up gears a bit more like a car, and then when you accelerate it will kick down a couple, one or two, and then give you a bit of acceleration. You've got 3 levels of sport mode, and that gives you, if I accelerate now in 6, see, it kicks down there, but if I put it in sport, it's got 3 levels. I'm only going to use it on the first level, and that is now in 3rd, where it holds on the revs longer, as you see. And you can adjust that over here. Nope, that's something else. I don't know what all the buttons do. It's trying to play on the road, but look where you're going as well. So I won't bugger around too much because the road's not the grippiest and I haven't got a clue where I'm going. It's just started raining. So stick it back in drive. I've got full traction control on at the moment. It's got 3 levels of traction control. And again, the only reason I've got that on is because it's not my bike. It is a little bit slippery, and I haven't been on 1000cc for a little while, so I don't want to take the piss. Right, so we've packed up for the Mayday run. It's now about to rain again, so I'm going to head back to London, have another go on this lovely Africa Twin. I'd have to say this is probably even easier than my CB500X to ride at low speed. It feels so well balanced, and this auto gearbox, it's just phenomenal. It's like riding a little scooter, but you're on a 1000cc adventure bike. So it just holds you in a gear as I'm going downhill here. I'm not touching the brakes, it's just holding me in 5th gear. So you haven't got to worry about it just running away. And I like that about the gearbox. Would I buy an Africa Twin? Yes, 100% I would. The gearbox DCT, not 100% sure whether I go for that or go for a manual, but I am swaying towards the DCT over the manual, simply because I live in London. I'll definitely get the exhaust can on it, it sounds fantastic. I'll probably get the whole kit on it, the crash bars, the heated grips. I don't know if the heated grips come as standard. The spotlights on it, the luggage. All in all, it's a wonderful piece of kit. It's probably one of the easiest bikes I've ridden, for me to just get on the bike and ride and get on with it, be comfortable, not have to adjust anything, not worry about it. Granted, I'd like the screen just a touch bigger because I'm tall, but apart from that, I can't fault it. It really is that easy to ride. Maybe if you're shorter you might have problems, but I'm quite long in the leg and I like this style of bike, and I could quite happily sit all day riding this. I may get a gel insert into the seat to make it a little bit more comfortable. Your butt gets numb after about an hour in the saddle, which I tend to get off and fill up for petrol after an hour and have a little walk around on any bike I have, just to break up the journey a bit and stretch my legs. So it's not too much of a problem, but I probably would go for a gel seat or one of those Air Hawk seats to go on top. So to sum it up, what I like about it, everything basically, apart from probably 2 things. I'd like the screen slightly higher, and I'd like the seat slightly more comfortable. But those are things you can do yourself. You can customise it, you can get aftermarket parts for that, so it's not an issue. I've got no problem with the engine. I've not even got a problem with the DCT gearbox. I've been riding it for a couple of hours, and it's amazing how quickly you get used to it and how quickly you become a lazy gentleman. And I got a nod from the police. Boom. In this mode, just drive, it's almost like a cruiser. Not in the way you sit, but the style of the delivery. You can just plod along. I'm doing 30, 40 miles an hour now. It's in 6th gear. And if I were to open the throttle, it would change down a couple, 1, maybe 2 gears, and then go again. But it's quite docile. And in this mode, you'll save the most fuel. You have got 3 sport modes. I tried them all on the way up here. They just rev out more and give you more instant throttle, which is nice for overtaking and a bit more sporty riding. But I'm quite chilled out, so I'm quite happy with just it in drive mode. You've also got a manual mode, which is up and down on the buttons. I'm not sure if I like that. I don't like it on cars, so I'm not bothered about it on motorcycles. I mean, I like it as a gimmick, I use it, but you soon find yourself going, ah, sod it, I'll just stick it in auto and off you go. You probably only use manual 5%, if that, of the time. The rest of the time you just stick it in auto, twist the throttle, off you go. I am falling in love, I'm afraid. I better not tell the wife I'm going to have an affair with an African twin. Not an African twin. She might really get the hump with that. With an Africa twin. No delays through roadworks. I think you're lying. Give me some room. This exhaust sounds wonderful on the overrun. I've got lovely spotlights on the front. Don't move over. Wow. Don't knock me over. There you go, it's quite easy to filter on as well. So I do appreciate you watching. Thanks for tuning in and watching this video. Don't forget to like, to share, and most definitely subscribe. So until next time, fish out.